bet, lažybos, lošimo automatai, ruletė, bet.
Nesaikingas lošimas gali sukelti priklausomybę.
First off, crazy we had a home game in Lithuania. But you know, there's things that go on in life that are out of our control. So we appreciate the hospitality and ability to be able to play a game here. So first, thank you for that. But no, it's a challenge. We're out of our comfort zone, which we probably play better when that happens. So that was good for us. But the game plan against a very good team was a simple game plan. There was two things we needed to focus on. We executed those two things at extremely high level, and we were able to win. You know, executing your strategy doesn't guarantee you win by 30, but today that was the case, so we'll take it.
You mentioned about crazy playing in the home game in Lithuania. When you first got the news, what were your thoughts? As it was right now, or it was like, oh yeah, I'm coming back to Lithuania again to play?
No, I was pissed. Everybody was pissed. For the reason, one, it's a home game, you know, in EuroLeague these games are tough, as you know, and to play a game and have your home crowd behind you is always a huge advantage. You know, Maccabi feels the same way. The situation that's going on in that part of the world, you know, they've been playing in empty gyms, and everyone knows that their home arena helps them win a lot of games. So the first thought was, you know, it was unfortunate. The second thought was, why Lithuania? Like, we couldn't go to Spain or, you know, somewhere in the south where the weather was warm. But like I said, again, appreciate the hospitality to be able to play the game here. And it was good to us. We were able to win, so maybe we should play the rest of our games here if we play like this.
Yeah, and talking about you and Lithuania, do you feel any sentiments getting back to Lithuania? Because you had
Sharu's first thing he said was welcome home when we landed. All the gentlemen at passport security said welcome back. Everyone has the same joke. Do you miss the Lithuanian weather? No, Lithuanians don't like the weather, you know, so why would I like it? But it's good though that I guess I was able to forge, you know, relationships and good times, and people are, I guess, not angry to see me come back. So it's good. It could be the opposite way.
Yeah, I'm talking about Šaru a little bit. He came back after your one stint. You had 1 year with Tutis, now he came back. What major differences did you see between that year Šaru without Šaru and now in his side as a coach and as a person maybe?
You're asking what is the difference I've seen after 1 year of playing with him? Okay. I think he's doing his best to be more calm, as you know, and as you've seen, especially in Žalgiris. He can get really demonstrative, animated, angry, and you know, it's all coming from a place of just wanting to win, you know, and my time in Barcelona wasn't, you know, from a number standpoint, one of my better seasons in my career. And, you know, there was things that between Šaru and I that when he got here, we were able to talk about. You know, I told him I wanted to talk to him about things and, you know, start over a clean slate and go forward. And now he's my best friend, you know, we're BFFs. So if you ask him, we're best friends now, we're moving forward. You know, everyone, it's unfortunate when any coach gets fired. You know, everyone knows how I felt about Tutis. You know, love the guy. Again, like I said, it's out of my control. I wasn't, you know, no one told me, hey, we're hiring Tutis, so no one's going to tell me when they're firing. You know, I don't have a say in that. It's unfortunate. It's part of the business, part of life. And you have to move forward and go forward. And, you know, the thing is, Šaru came back, so it's a guy I'm familiar with. And like I said, we're able to start clean slate, you know, do a 180 from where we left off. And like I said, and definitely knows she's back there. I'm just so happy to have my best friend back, you know. It's my guy. So it's great.
Yeah, and Šaru mentioned your maturity, comparing your improvement throughout the years. What would you say changed, and where did you leap forward this season, because it's your best season so far in the EuroLeague?
Just being more selfish in life, you know. I try to do a lot of reading. I met a lot of good people in my life that have helped me, given me books, given me talks. I read things, and there's a healthy level of selfishness you need to have whenever you want to do something in life. And something I've been told growing up forever, I was always too nice, you're too nice, you're too nice, you're too nice. I was a really nice guy. Oh, you're so nice, Nigel. And it's true, nice guys finish last. Nice does not get you where you want to be. So there's this healthy level of selfishness I've developed. And, it's paying off dividends. Combine that with work and then mixing that in and sprinkling in delusional confidence that I feel, when I go into court, I'm the best player on the court. I feel like I work the hardest. You combine that with being selfish and making sure you do what you can to get the goals you want, you can do good things in life. So it's something that I think a lot of people should adapt, not only to basketball, but in anything in your life.
Talking a bit more about the head coach change, you're 8-1 under the Sharus. How could you comment? What sparked the team after the change? How does this change spark the team?
Well, usually when Def, I'm doing really good right now. You already know. Oh man. When something like that happens, it kind of shocks an organization and the program. Not only Fenerbahce, but any program. When you change the head coach, it's big news across Europe, and that really wakes people up. Like, hey, we need to get our shit together, and that stems down from everyone that's working in the organization that's not a player, and then also to the players that if they're firing a coach, you got to be, hey, make sure my performance is better. And then when you're coming in with a new coach, that coach is coming in like, I have to get results, and I have to do what I need to do to get these results. And whether that's by, force fire or anywhere in between, you have to get results because that's what they brought him in here for. So it's kind of like, like a little poker stick, that they use on animals to brand the animals. It's like one of those to get everybody going. And, I would say that that's the biggest thing of it. It's like a big wake-up call for everybody to get on their shit and get their stuff together. And then also, he came in, we put in a couple different things. He's maybe doing a couple things differently. More so I think it's guys' efforts have changed. Like I said, it's not so much different. Hayesas and Šaru are from the same coaching tree. That Obradovic, as you know, Šaru having played for both of them as coaches. So a lot of the things they preach and teach are very similar, but it's more of the, wake-up call. I would say they got guys like, all right, we need to get our stuff together and we need to get going in a good direction and not waste this year because we're a very talented team and we've given away a lot of games. We just gave one away Tuesday. So we need to make sure we don't do that anymore because we're a very good team and we have a lot of potential when we play the right way.
You mentioned you got recognized in Kaunas when you arrived. How much do you get recognized in Istanbul? Because it's a huge organization, has the biggest fan base in Europe, and it's obviously built to be a win-now team. Do you have any encounters with fans?
No, for sure, definitely. It happens. I really don't leave my apartment. I'm usually going to the gym or I'm in my apartment. The occasional times I get out, there are people that do recognize us. I say it's a little different though, because in some of these countries and cities that people play in, like fans are crazy, Fans are crazy. Fans get a little crazy.
In mind, of course.
Exactly. Or you play for one of the Greek teams, fans can be crazy. But in Istanbul, everyone's excited. They just want their picture. They're very friendly. And my most interactions happen with taxi drivers. Taxi drivers love to go, what's your favorite team? And then I always answer, whatever your favorite team is the team I play for. I don't want any trouble. I don't want you to drive me somewhere the wrong way and drop me off because you like the different team than Fenerbahce. So whatever team you like is a team I play for, so I stay out of trouble.
You got during the first years of your kind of professional career, you got famous worldwide for your "oh gosh, it's beautiful" comment at the NCAA. Now, several months ago, you got famous online because
he's coming Friday. I'm so excited. I haven't seen him in a while. My friends are coming and they're bringing him. He just texted me a picture. I can't wait to see him.
And now you got several months ago, you got famous online because of your kittens. How do you handle this stuff? Because obviously you also had an incident with Lithuanians.
I don't know. It's easy. Fame is fleeting and all that notoriety, it doesn't exist. Instagram's not a real place. People have to make sure that they remember that like you have to live a life once you close your phone. So it's I guess, nice that people see it. I love my cat. It's paid benefits. I've gotten a lot of free stuff for my cat. I got a lot of cat food, a lot of cat toys and stuff like that. So it's good. I mean, you just got to use it wisely and don't let it use you. There's always good and bad with everything in life. And as long as you take something and you use it the right way for something positive, then it'll be a good thing. As long as you don't let it get to your head or use it negatively or let it use you, then you'll be good.
Sorry, just one last question, please. We have to go. Team bus is waiting.
Yeah. So obviously you kind of use the same tactics when you got not ambushed, but kind of struck by Lithuanians after your friendly tournament in Moscow, yeah? On Instagram.
Friendly tournament in Moscow. Oh, yeah. What? That's crazy. Okay, so about that, I understand the history. I'm a history guy, so I try to learn and know as much as I can, so I won't be, ignorant. I just like to learn. But I will say that I think it's a personal thing that happens to a group of people. There are unfortunate things that happen to a lot of people in a lot of countries all the time. Right now, as we're talking, there's a group of people that are being killed, oppressed, mutilated, et cetera, by another group of people. But it doesn't involve us. So Lithuanians aren't talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But I understand that from the whole perspective of with the Russians, what happened in that occupation and the communism, et cetera, that it's a touchy subject. But I do think the people that know me and know my character, the Lithuanians that I'm friends with, that I've played with, that I talk to, they know that it was Nigel experiencing a culture. Because if that's the case, if the fact that a country did something to another country, you're not allowed to go there, you wouldn't be allowed to go to a lot of places. You understand what I'm saying? All the Spanish colonies around the world? You know how they got them? It wasn't friendly. The French colonies in Africa, how many African countries speak French? You wouldn't be allowed to go there if it was solely based on you did something bad, don't ever go there. So I think that it was unfair for them to do that and, ignorant and rude to say the things that they said. But I understand that for them it's a sensitive issue. And like I said, I did my best to understand. And I hope maybe that it wasn't seen as me praising Russia for what they did to Lithuania. I don't know how someone can interpret that, but I tried my best to make sure it wasn't something that came off like that. Thank you for asking that question.
Bet, lažybos, lošimo automatai, ruletė, Bet.
Nesaikingas lošimas gali sukelti priklausomybę.